Hi, I'm Chris. This is Generation Why Not on You Are Gen Y. Gen Why Not covers everything from breaking news to current events, thanks to our vast network of correspondents across the globe, bringing you a fair and unbiased approach to news. That being said, let's break it down. Happy Halloween, everyone! Don't you find it ironic that Halloween falls around the same time as election? You have Congressmen masquerading around saying, oh yes, we've in fact done something other than molest pages. Well, we're going to explore Congress today on this special edition of Generation Why Not. And now, bear with bag in his head.
Chris, how would you describe Congress?
And that brings me to the word of the day. That is lame duck. Lame duck is a political science term, well, in this reference, it's a political science term that refers to a Congress, both houses, that really gets nothing done. And if you look at our Congress, all they've done is more or less line their pockets and say a couple inappropriate emails. Touch this and touch that.
Touch this, touch that. Everybody touch this!
Mark Foley, the Republican from Florida, is currently not seeking re-election, and he has been called out for writing explicit emails to pages. Talk about bad nudity. Foley, come on. The screaming liberal. So, John Kerry, we all know him as the loser/winner/loser/ it's John Kerry, from Massachusetts. Recently, he made a speech, and every single news outlet in the world has covered it, so I'm not going to cover it again. What I am going to do is give you my dramatic interpretation of him. You see, when you go to college, you don't necessarily fight in the army. The creepy Republicans. 7 seats are at risk for the Republicans, but thanks to the brilliant Karl Rove, he says, no way, we're going to win this one. I know, because I talked to Satan. Yeah. Crack that whip. So GM, for the first time in a long time, has up in terms of its sales. I think it's around 22%. Toyota is very upset.
What'd you do for me, Toyota?
Breaking news. Willy Wonka has recently been arrested on suspicion of child molestation. The links were found through Mark Foley's email. Mark Foley has come to his aid saying, hey, it's just a little boy love. It's just a little boy love. And now is a special treat. As we often do, we wrap the show with a phone call. This time, you might know him as Watergate. We like to call him Dick. Richard Nixon. Let's get him on the phone.
Hello.
Richard Dick Nixon, how are you, sir?
It's Richard Nixon. Please do not call me Dick.
I take it back. So, Dick, talk to me about Watergate, what it was like being there.
My name is not Dick, it's Richard. And, about Watergate, you see what happened,
Okay, Dick, let's move on. So, Dick, talk to
Richard.
me. Richard? Dick, talk to me about Congress. Now, it's been called a lame duck. What would your solution be to fix this lame duck Congress?
Well, my solution would be, first of all, to remove everyone and replace them with me. And I'd call myself Supreme Emperor.
Okay, other than the fact that Star Wars is unconstitutional, Dick, I see why you're not president anymore. But...
Stop calling me Dick, you son of a bitch!
Fair enough. So, Dick, what are your feelings on the Republican Party? Where do you see yourself, perhaps in 2 years?
Well, Chris, this is why I'm on this show today. I, right now, Richard Nixon, am going to announce that I will be running for presidency in the 2008 election under the Republican Party. They have asked me back to return, and I look forward to it.
Oh, Dick, that's great. Now,
It's Richard!
Fair enough. Dick, thank you so much for being here.
Arr.
So we've talked to a Dick, you've heard about child molesters, and Willy Wonka's in jail. But when it boils down to, come November 7th, you have a choice, and it's to vote for the candidate you feel best. Democrat, Republican, constructivist, conservative, liberal, it doesn't matter. Vote for whoever you feel is best, but vote. I'm Chris.